Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. Recently, I got a Paladin up and running to level 60, and as I'm trying to get more characters and classes up and running to max level, with the patch 9.5 being out, with all the new class changes in, and I think it's time for me to dive into the Paladin Torghast experience. I've done very little of Torghast as a Paladin, for a reason specifically, so that I can enjoy the actual abilities and powers, because this is basically my first time doing the Paladin in Torghast. I've done it once with that one event with the darkness in order to test out the darkness abilities, and I scarcely took any of the Paladin specific ones just to make sure that all of it is basically a surprise for myself. So let's do a run of Paladin to just see what kind of wacky builds we might be able to come up with Torghast in a basic run on a very undergeared Paladin. By undergeared, I mean at about 157 item level. I have put very little effort into this character so far. I just made sure to get my key done the first week that he got to level 60, just to make sure I have, like, I think it was a 10, 11, I actually don't know. They don't say exactly what is the mythic level of the upgrade you get from the weekly chest anymore. It's just 216. Either way, we're going to be taking a look at the Torghast experience. We'll start off with level 5. Now, they do have recommendations now for different item levels needed for all these different levels. So Twisting Corridors are saying I should basically start off at 1, maybe even -1. We're gonna go into 5. Torghast is a fun experience with all these different powers. I have good confidence that we might be able to come up with a build, and since this is a Paladin with a lot of self-healing, quite a lot of damage on wings, and with some careful play, we might be able to get a lot of value out of this place. First power we get is the Mark of the Conquest. Hammer Wrath makes your next holy power spending ability 50% more effective. So this could be a heal or an offensive ability. That's kind of cool. Forbearance increases damage dealt by 15%. So getting the Forbearance debuff by either popping lay on hands, Blessing Protection, or Bubble just makes you do more damage. That's actually kind of cool. I don't know what's better here. I think maybe Hammer Wrath, since it is a rare ability, we can pick up Radiant Essence when we have nothing really good to play with. Let's go with a more rare ability for more damage as well as more healing. And this is going to be probably the worst floor to start with Cold Heart, since everything is going to have more health, and I don't really have a lot of health to work with here, so we'll try our very best here. The next power we can pick up is Holy Power spending abilities are 50% more effective. I think that's a pretty good one. I think that one we can stack quite a bit. That's going to give us more healing, more damage, and overall I think more value. We'll just kind of focus on that one for now. Man, survivability of Retribution Paladin is so good. We could go for Dark Fortress, where we actually can get a debuff or a buff where we take less damage. This could be pretty good, but I don't know how often we can, like, stay in combat and chain combat from enemy to enemy, because this buff will fall off if I'm ever out of combat. Same with the haste buff. Maybe we should just settle for the mastery buff for even more holy damage. Just play it safe. And speaking about playing safe, let's go for maximum health. Next power we get is every 10 seconds in combat, you gain a holy power or Hammer Wrath deals 30% more damage. I feel like I should take the Hammer Wrath one. That seems really strong. Or is holy power better? Let's go with the Hammer Wrath. That's my gut feeling. We'll roll with that one. Oh, even more crit damage or the Shattered Gauntlet. Crit damage and healing. Wait, no, this could be double the value. Crit damage and healing. Yeah, we'll go for more Hammer Wrath damage. I don't know. Let's go for the Hammer Wrath. That's where my gut feeling is heading into right now. The next power pickup is Calibrated Sextant. We got ourselves Blessing of Seasons will grant you 300 additional stat. Summer is going to be crit. Autumn is going to be haste. Winter is going to be Versa. And spring is going to be mastery. We'll actually pick that one up. That one seems like a really good combo. I guess I should also go into why a Nightfame Paladin. From the get-go of Shadowlands, I felt like, you know what? I could play whatever is the strongest covenant, or I could play whatever I find more interesting. The next power we get is Judgment has a 30% chance to allow Hammer Wrath to be cast on any target. I kind of want to go with this combo since we have quite a bit of stuff with Hammer Wrath, so it's going to be good for survivability. But also could go with Soul Shape. Flicker heals you for 20% maximum health. That could be good. Let's take a summer damage increased by 100. That could also be really strong for that burst. Let's go for this one though, the negative energy token. And the next vendor room should be quite a good one since we have a bit of Phantasma to work with. Let's pick up a couple Anima cells. And what else do we have here to choose from? Prayer beads is cooldown of blessings are reduced by 25. Wait, does that work with Blessing of Summer? I kind of want to try it. Hold on, we're gonna try this. Blessing of Summer, 45-second cooldown. We get the beads. Yes, it does. Wait, that's actually so good. Okay, we're starting this off, starting our big burst with most of the stacks, if not all of them, completely gone. Now the boss will cast this crush ability, which is gonna suck, which is gonna do a lot. But we already have him down to 70% health, so that's a good sign. And we'll just hold on to the Blessing of Summer for as long as we can. We have cooldown reduction blessing available, but we'll... Oh, random Hodge at the very end. Hey, and legendary. Holy shock one. I never even thought about getting oh, we're gonna get a lot of legendaries tonight, huh? Well, that didn't go nearly as bad. That Summer Blessing, look how good it is. Wow, it hit as high as 33. Let's take a look at what we have. Hammer Wrath extends Avenging Wrath by 3 seconds. Blessing of Autumn's duration is increased by 100%. Autumn is the cooldown reduction. You know, that could actually be really good. Yeah, let's go with Autumn, because that cooldown reduction is going to be kind of nuts. We could pop wings on full cooldowns, press Autumn, let it sit there for extra long so we can get big cooldown reduction. That could be actually really, really good. Divine Seed duration is increased by 3 seconds, or we can go for Lightning Bolt attacks. Chance for abilities to generate a Lightning Bolt nature hit. I think maybe Lightning Dust might be the go-to. We could also go with Orbital Replenishment, but the healing again, I feel like is not an issue. And maybe we can get Lightning Dust to proc while I'm healing myself. That could, yeah, let's go with passive extra damage. Next power we get is, oh, that's a good one. Corruption Antenna. Attacks have a chance to curse the target for a bunch of shadow damage over 8 seconds. This damage continues to stack. It's gonna continue being relevant and good throughout the run. And from that door boss, we do a lot of holy damage. Probably good that we picked up that mastery buff, but man, do we kind of skirt the line of dead and alive barely. The effect of Avenging Wrath increased by 60%, so you tell me I could have wings for a lot longer? Or I could have the Corruption Antenna. Oh, but the Corruption Antenna does so much damage though. I feel like I need to take Golden Plume. I feel like I would be an idiot not making my wings even stronger. Oh, no, don't die right now, no! Okay, we live. Oh no, that could have been real bad. I actually panicked there for a second. I did not want to die, especially with Forbearance being up. Oh, that could have been real bad. This is tough. This is the toughest run that I had of Torghast ever. Let's go with Extra Phantasma. We have ourselves DK Speaker. Not the most difficult boss, but the almost 2 million health does intimidate me a little bit. We are going to be starting out in Blessing of Summer at least, so we have that advantage. So let's just get into it. Let's just try it out with the boss. Already stunning him. We're off on a good foot. We're just going to drop down Consecration. We're hoping that we get some stuns here and there. Okay, Hodge can't do it ourselves anymore. Nope, Hodge isn't available. That bite is going to hurt so badly. Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine. We have extra self-heals for a bit longer. Do we just go for damage? Do we just do it? Just commit. There we go. That was so hard. Why was that so tough? There's no way I'm beating the final boss ever. All right, it's a do or die situation. We could, worst to worst, maybe reset him unless he just slams for a ton of damage, which there's a possibility that he does do that. Hulking charge in the opener. We stopped it. That's pretty good. Trying to go for the most amount of damage in the opener. And we are getting the, back-to-back stuns, which is really, really good. Oh, we're really hoping for that stun from time to time. The holy stun. Oh, Hand of Freedom. Walk out of there. Oh. Okay, as long as we're not in front of the charge. We'll live this. No, we win. I think we win as long as we don't die. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that was the toughest fight ever. Some of you guys have told me that you still haven't got your mount for Torghast just yet. So this was me doing a layer, I think, what is it, 5? That was a tough layer, but if this guy could do a layer 5, I think it's possible to potentially do layer 6. Maybe that's as high as it goes. If I just have a little bit more item level, I feel like if I have 200 item level, I feel like if I did this well at a 5, at 200 item level, I could probably blast through an 8 if I had exactly the same powers. That was a tough one. That was a rough one. This was probably the toughest Torghast run I've ever done. But it was very, very enjoyable. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments below. What do you think about the run? If you enjoyed and want to see more Torghast runs of different classes, let me know which class down below, and be sure to give this video a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.